Okay, let's start our practice and put a bit of height to sit. You can sit without, of course, height, but I'm really used to it, so it feels better for my groins. You can try both ways and decide for yourself, right? It's not like obligation. So descend your knees and thighs. And maybe you remember before I was doing this rolling out action, so you can do it too. Grab the flesh of the buttock. So you sit on the real sitting balls and less from the flesh. And then take your hands by the hips and lift your spine up. So here, try to bring your elbows further back and draw the cups of your hands also back. So pull your elbows slightly down and try to feel the shoulder head going back. So instead of falling forward, the shoulders are rolling. Align the crown of the head on top of your spine, so don't push your ribs forward. Take them slightly back. Level your eyes, look forward. And start lifting your body, your trunk, but also not the physical parts like the rib cage and things like this, but something inside the content. So your arms are still active, so the shoulders are still rolling back, so you get maybe a bit tired there, that's good. Keep doing it. Keep drawing your elbows back. Try to feel the back armpit moving to the front armpit and up. So pull the armpits forward. And then take your hands in front of the chest, close your eyes, and allow your breath to happen. Grow tall on inhalation. Exhale your abdomen, to your legs. Feel heaviness there, so each breath wants to lift you higher. Keep your eyes soft, mouth soft. Make your facial muscles soft. See that there is this peace coming through, less thoughts. And then exhale, bow your head, take your chin to the chest. And then bring your hands down on the upper thighs. And then inhale, raise your head and open your eyes. So look, because I still want our groins to not become completely stiff, we'll sit now in Virasana. It's this pose when the knees are together and feet are apart. And you use a bit of height for your buttock if necessary. And if you really get tired, because we'll do a lot of things for the shoulders in this position, you can easily just sit cross legs. The other thing I would like you to try today, not just come down, you feel the squeeze of the knee. Try to do what I do. You see the head comes to the floor, and you bring your fingers in the knee pit, making your knee pit soft, and then you move softly calf muscles back and out a little bit, not too much, and then you sit on prepared height or on the floor. Yeah, check that your feet are not showing this way, pointing this way. The feet goes this way. It's a very good pose. Yeah, so if you, I know Nick, for you it's a bit of a struggle, so either more height or just sit a little bit and then sit just cross legs here, because then in this position we'll do some variations. So the first one would be Take your arms in front of you with just Padangusthasana and move the arms away. Reach the arms up. Try to touch the ceiling with your inner hand and really move the top arm more forward. You lengthen your elbows, and if they don't want to extend, you need to separate your arms. And that would be not a bad idea to put quickly a belt on your wrists. Yeah, this is a little trick to feel more firmness, because here we have the firmness, right, in the hands. And reach high up, floating ribs more back, navel more back, sit firmly on the sitting bones, reach higher up, and now start taking your upper arms further back, but not the wrists. Shoulder blades more forward, so you can try to feel your armpits opening up. There's something going on there. And still it's not squeezed neck, roll the upper arm forward. Reach up, breathe. Keep breathing, keep going higher up. Try to feel your feet, outer feet going to the floor. And then exhale, release the arms, and then change the cross of the fingers. Move the palms away, and one more time, arms up. So if it's getting too much for your ankles, for your knees, of course, if it's painful, just sit legs crossed, how we started. Change it, don't ruin your knees. Reach high up, inner wrist high up. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, the big thumb side up, and opposite this. Yeah, it's here, but the rolling comes from the outside. Reach high up, soften your face, soften your lips, touch the sky, and feel the spreading in the upper arms. Feel the spreading, feel the spreading. Otherwise, it comes to your ears, it hurts. Keep breathing. Go high up. And now upper arm slightly back behind your ears, shoulder blades in. But not the floating ribs back, navel back. And then exhale, release the arms and take them here by your hips. And push the outer feet, massage them. Maybe you feel that they are already a little bit softer. Now, take your hands behind your back. It's again, interlock fingers. See that if it's doable to reach your arms up. If it's not doable, it can be a belt. Yeah, so both hands in the belt. And one more time, again, sit evenly, sitting bones straight, thighs going down, navel coming in. And then before we go, prepare the hands to be on the sacrum and roll the shoulders more back. Yeah? So see that you make more freedom in the armpit chest. Before it was 40 forward, yeah? And the upper arms, they go a little bit higher. Then keep the height of your elbows, of your upper arms. Just try to extend the elbow. Then the work comes to the shoulder. Keep breathing, navel back. Release, try to release the trapezius muscle down. And now guys, I know it will be maybe a little bit hard, and for me too, but let's try. Flex your elbows a little bit, kick the upper arms a bit higher, and now keep rolling the shoulder backs, extend the arms. If you have belt, it's the same. And one more time, bend your arms, kick the upper arms higher, extend the arms, breathe, soft faces, shoulders back, armpits forward, trapezius long, head is lengthening up. And then exhale, release the arms, just put them by the hips. And then we go one more time, same pose, but different cross of the fingers behind your back. If you don't know how to remember which side you did, just cross normally and then slide. And then again, prepare your work, sit straight, sitting bones straight, upper arms rolling back, elbows rolling back. And then we go. Elbows remains on the height. Extend your bottom arms to the line of your shoulders, to the line of your elbows. Navel back. Grow tall. Grow tall. Keep breathing. And now we flex the arms. And we a little bit kick this toes, yeah? Go a little bit deeper. We kick the elbows slightly higher. Yes, I know I'm a little bit collapsing, but I want to get extra, and then I extend and I roll even harder. And breathe, look forward. Floating ribs back, navel back. And one more time, flex your elbows a little bit. Kick the arms a bit higher. And then extend extra high, breathe. Squeeze the back muscles. And then exhale. Release the arms. And now we are coming out. So look, ideally if you can, just go to a few seconds down dog. Yeah, so it's nice. But also if it's too much, right away you can do something like this. Yeah, I'll do one down dog quickly. Just to open up the ankles. It's nice. It's an easy way to open the ankles. I know we haven't done like child pose, but still, it's a good way of opening the feet. Okay, very good. Now all of us going to the child pose. Yeah, big toes touching, knees slightly out to the sides, and then reach your arms forward. Reach your arms forward and roll the upper arms out. See that when you start working on the arms, this rib is really pushing the thigh. And you say no. Reach it up so the low back gets rounded, but the shoulder blades has to come down. You remember on Saturday, maybe some of you have done with me this action forward in the neck when the shoulder blades really energize. So feel this now more, that the shoulder blades coming in. Actually, let's do what we've done on Saturday. Just come forward on your knees, cat position. And remember, you want to a little bit make this not as archy as sometimes it shows on videos on YouTube. So actually lock your navel up and roll the shoulders back and squeeze the back muscles. I really feel this area coming from outside in. If it's really impossible, maybe, I don't know, let's have chat later. Maybe bricks can help, a bit of height, you know, something like this, yeah? And then look up. Imagine someone stands in front of you, let's say not a Dutch person, just regular guy, 1.75 m, and you want to look into his eyes. Oh, nice girl, I don't know. And shoulder blades coming in. And then keep this working, tuck the toes under, keep it working, shoulder blades in, go to your down dog, and then only get the head in line with your upper arms. Yeah? So I know it's not the same action now, but try to feel it again. The shoulder blade area comes down, floating ribs, navel comes up. So don't hang down with your chest, it's not fair. For the low back. Again, how to feel it? Again, look forward at your fingers. See that the inner hand is well pressed. Upper arms rolling out. And again, deepen in the shoulder blade. Really squeeze the back muscles. Don't allow the navel to come down. Navel goes up. And then the head slowly goes down. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And then look forward, bring your feet together if necessary, jump forward, feet to your hands, Utkatasana. Sit a little bit low with your thighs parallel to the floor and take your arms above the ears. And guys, you know what? You can try to feel the same as we did in down dog. Upper arms further behind the ears and squeeze the back muscles, remaining long in the low back. Try to reach the shoulder blades forward, if you can. And then inhale to come up. Bring your palms together and in front of the chest and by the hips. So, belt can be Nice to have here for one Gomukhasana arms. So be firm on the feet. Reach your right arm up, roll it forward. Flex your elbow. See that the elbow is not pointing out. Bring it really up, massage it up. Look even slightly up. Keep this elbow more back with this free arm and walk more down with this hand. Try to remain quiet in the ribs and then this arm out to the side and connect the hands. And we want the bottom shoulder to really, again, have the feeling that someone rolls this upper arm further out, elbows going down, look forward. For now, look forward. If you have flexible people in the shoulders, I'll give you extra idea. Try now to, of course, be on the heels, don't hang forwards on the low back, feel the back body. Try to move the fists, the connection, away from the back. Try to remove it from the back. And then take it back in line and release. Roll the shoulders back. Try to feel again the armpit. See that it's not coming the work from the bottom arm, it comes from the shoulders. Good. And now the other arm goes up, roll forward, down, massage this inner arm. I even feel like very special, like when I do it. Like these muscles are not used normally. And then other arm out to the side, connect, and pull apart. Be on the heels, front thighs back, pull your elbows away, and bottom shoulder, try to reach. It's not easy, yeah, so be gentle, but at the same time involved. It's not a place that you allow to be just there, yeah, so breathe into it, roll it back, bring shoulder blade forward, armpit forward. Now, if you have this space in your shoulders, again, move the weight more back to the heels. Try to move the wrists away from the back. Look forward. Elbows apart. Elbows apart. Upper arm really reaching up. And then release the arms down to the floor. Okay. Now, I would like you now to use the belt. The ladies, my two girls, if you don't have belt, you probably can, yeah, the distance is inner shoulder, so don't make it too wide. You probably can interlock the fingers, yeah, but it will be very similar to the experience we were sitting on the Virasana. So look, you are again in Tadasana, your hands are inside the belt, and you extend the fingers down, and you try to break this belt apart. And because you have this connection, the wrist and the belt, you start really feeling your shoulder. That's how it comes. Feel the shoulder head rolling more back. Deltoid rolling more back. Shoulder blades coming more forward. See if you can reach the arms a bit higher, but the shoulder head doesn't go forward. It's still rolling back. Let's see, when the time goes, you stop pushing the wrist to the belt. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, break this belt. You buy a new one. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Upper arms rolling back. Keep pushing. And then exhale, release. And drop the belt. Actually, you know what? Let's not drop the belt. The girls who don't have belt, you just keep the arms up. We're gonna go to one Virabhadrasana, one with arms up. So look, let's just make it simple. You are stepping forward in the front side of the short side of the mat, and just joint step back with left leg, right leg forward. So try to find back leg very firm. So the heel should be on the floor, or you have put a brick or blanket.
And then again, bring the arms forward and start pulling the wrist into this belt. Pull. Move this maybe a side of the free side of the belt to the side so it's not over your nose. And then keep pushing the belt, reach the arms up. Keep pushing the belt, reach the arms up, and then exhale, flex the right leg, 90 degrees. Keep pushing the belt and look up. And again, can we take the upper arms through the back to feel the shoulder blades coming in? Exhale, see the right thigh has to be 90 degrees, sit lower. Navel goes back, and now see when I talk, I lost my wrist. Push the wrist. Push the wrist. And then look forward, extend the arm, or sorry, extend the leg, release the arms, and just step forward. Tadasana. Just put the belt for a moment on the shoulders. Tadasana. Roll the buttock to the heels, pubis abdominal. If you feel Virabhadrasana is hard, it means you allow the navel to fall. You have to feel more firmness on the core. Actually, email me. I'll explain how to manage it. And again, we are putting the hands in the belt, and our left leg remains forward, right leg giant step back. Still, this hip has to come in. Yes, see, when we work on the shoulders, it's a little bit forgotten, but the right hip has to be in line with left. And again, extend the arms, slide the free to the side of the belt a bit to the side. Be firm on the back heel. Inhale, raise the arms, break the belt. Exhale, flex the left leg, 90 degrees. Roll the upper arms, move forward. Be firm on the back leg, reach up into the sky, and then look up. Look up, roll the upper arms and break the belt. Break the belt. And now start sliding the arms through the back, behind your ears. Right hip still forward. See, when you work on the hip, the hands can be forgotten, remain. And then look forward, extend the leg, release the arms, and then step forward. Okay, take your belt to the floor. Inhale, raise the arms up. Just for a moment, see, is it a little bit better? Yeah, how do you feel? Is it a bit lighter arms than before? And then exhale, go down. And then hands flat. Try to jump or step back, down dog. Widen the fingers. Adjust your distance, don't make the distance too short. Upper arms rolling out. And then release the knees to the floor. And people who don't have belt and don't have grip, you can try to do it without. Honestly, it's doable. Just see the hands will slide a little bit. We do preparation for Pincha Mayurasana. So you see, I'm having, again, the belt now only on my upper arms, slightly above my elbow. And then check this out, please. It's quite important that you teach your hands to be like this. Yeah, index and the thumb. And then you place it like this. I think you can see it like this. If you don't have bricks and you don't have belts, you just try to do it yourself without. Yeah? Without all these devices. It just again helps the firmness to come and the knowledge comes to the inner hand. And then bring the hands down. Really feel the inner hand. You kneel on the floor like it's a cat pose, but you're on the forearms. Tuck your toes under and then come up. See that I don't allow my shoulders to come down. I reach up. But then, of course, it's not that easy. I want you to start walking forward. Can you walk more forward and keep raising your shoulders up? And let's look forward. You see this looking forward again, activating my back muscles. So I get the head down and make my back a bit softer, but I want to increase the lift of my spine. So I'll walk again forward. Try. Maybe knees bend for some of you, yeah? It's all right. Shoulders up, upper arms rolling back. And then exhale, step back and release. Take the belt away, arms quiet. Reach the upper arms, roll it down to the floor. As we touch now with you, Pincha Mayurasana, of course we have to touch shoulder, headstand, yes, Shirshasana. Shirsha is head. Here, my recommendation is just to check the distance. Don't make elbows too wide. So elbows in line with your shoulders, then cross your fingers, really cross, but don't squeeze the wrists. This is not good. And then push the bottom of your hand to the floor, tuck your toes under, and then we come up again. Again, depending on how you feel, maybe knees bend, but shoulders up. I will extend my legs because I can. And then reach up, and again, we start walking forward, and we keep reaching the shoulders up. Just stay a bit here. Keep lifting the shoulders. See that the upper arm is not falling towards the neck, it goes away from the neck. If you get tight, just release, child pose, and we try to stay. And then look forward again. See that it comes from the back muscles, this move of the neck. First back muscles, then the neck. And then release the head and step back. Child pose. And then we start extending the arms to child pose, active version. Again, sit more down on the heels, thighs heavy, and walk away with your arms. Walk away with your arms. Roll the upper arms to the side, away from the ears. And then bring the hands flat on the floor. Come forward, cat. Again, roll the shoulders back. Dig the shoulder blades in. Look up like you're gonna look into someone's eyes. Navel up, tuck your toes under, and then we come up. Try to still look a bit up as long as you can, and then head goes down. Try to feel the shoulder blade muscles, back rib muscles coming down. See that the elbows has to be long. So if you ever see one elbow is a bit heavy, sinking, please observe it's not a good idea to allow it to happen. You have to know your body. Okay, then go down to the floor on your belly. People who have bricks, take them with you. If you don't have bricks, you can practice it without the bricks. I'll be a little bit lazy today, I'll use bricks. So we're gonna go to Chaturanga Dandasana, also a beautiful pose to open the shoulders and to create some strength. So I hope all of you more or less can do it because it's a preparation. If it's really going heavy, you can bring some height, like few bolster or cushion under your pelvis so you're a little bit higher. And another thing, of course, you can do it in the chair. So just a quick one, or with the table, you know, something like this. So with a bit of height. So if you do full version with me, go on the front, and then hands, check that they're really on the entire brick. Don't do these kind of bird hands. Yeah, develop extension of the fingers. And then the forearm is perpendicular to the floor. Roll the shoulders back. And then walk forward with your feet. You see, I'm really activating myself to the max. Draw the heels back. Draw the shoulders also back. You see, you probably already feel your difficult places, yeah, because it's really actively extending. And then we keep the head on the floor, we try to come up. Head on the floor, heels back, shoulders back. Then come down. Yulia, with your diastasis, if it really feels like you can't grip it, the abdominal, you can just stay here and just draw the shoulders, you know? It's not necessarily about lifting completely yourself. And then we go one more time. Again, first we have again on the floor. Hands actively pushing, shoulders actively going back. Do you feel how amazing this pose is? It's already a little bit since we started, yeah? It's already opening up this entire armpit. And then walk forward with toes, heels back, and then we come up. And then it's the release. And of course, we have to do one more time fully. Let's just rest a bit more. Hands can go under your forehead. And then we do it again. Yeah. If it was happening the previous, you will try to raise your head. Yeah. You will try to raise your head. Full chaturanga. So walk forward with your feet. Very important, because look, if the feet are not walking, my legs can't extend. The heel is just too far away from my brain, let's say. I have to bring them so they're closer to me. I can't push the toes. And then, again, head on the floor, shoulders back, and then come up. And then release, and we go right away to up dog. Go on the knees, bring your feet and knees more forward. You'll be careful here, abdomen likes to fall down. You need to stay without really lifting fully. Knees up, roll the shoulders back. Arching the dorsal spine. And then release the knees and go back, child pose. Allow the navel to come up. Allow the sitting bones to go on the heels. Really spread the back. And then sit on your knees and heels. And maybe Nick, quickly get something under and on top. And again, if it's hurting the ankle too much, you can even sit on the chair. Yeah, or it doesn't matter. So what I'm doing, look, my trick is that I try to bring my heels together because I know they like to fall apart. This pose has a name, Vajrasana. And you know, guys, what I want us to do is Garudasana, the eagle. Let me face you. Just a moment. Yep. Sit on the heels and descend the thighs to the floor. And then bring the arms in front of you. And yeah, this is your right. So I bring my right arm over the left. And I try to double cross and bring the palms together. Maybe it will be big like this, but you try to bring them as close to each other as possible. Then you raise your elbows higher up. See actually which pose you hate the most. It means you need to do it the most. But really, I'm a bit joking, but I now feel very interesting thing in my left shoulder that I never felt before. So I need to investigate. So I'm raising my elbows higher up and I bring my shoulders a bit back. Actually, to go from the side is not a bad idea. So look, the shoulders coming more back, shoulder blades coming more in. You see? I'm not staying round. And then we breathe, and then we reach up from the crown of the head. And actually my difficult place, the feeling is gone because of this rotation. Yeah? I will explain. Exhale, release. So just sometimes the pain comes from the wrong action. Here it can be like breaking action, but the minute I roll it down, it's better. Yeah, I roll it, I allowed it to roll. So, and then we do the other side, arms again in front of you, and then left over the right, cross the top arm, and then elbows a bit higher. Forearms are not coming to your nose, a bit forward. The pose has the name Garudasana, eagle pose. And again, roll the shoulders back, shoulder blades in. Upper arms has to roll out. Navel back. And then exhale, release the arms. Okay. I would like us now to do one twist. I know I'm a little bit, now will be on air. I'll do it with a wall. So if by any chance you have a wall here, please do like me. If you don't have a wall, you'll be fine without the wall, yeah? So, because the twists, they're better on the height, just take a bit of something, yeah? I will use even one blanket instead of two. How measure the distance? It's like this away from the wall, so probably a partly bent arm, so the hand will be on the wall, so maybe something like 1/2 meter. And then we sit with legs in front. And then if you are on your period and have something that worries you in the abdomen, you should do open twist, yeah, this way. So the belly remains soft. If you are all right, everything allows you to, do with me Marichasana 3, a more close twist. The other thing, if you have knee issue, try to do what I do. Anyway, if you don't even have issue, just do what I do. Bring the hands through the knee and allow the shin to be heavy. And then take your leg closer. Then first put the toes and then the heels. And then move the thigh down and closer to you. So you kind of want, again, in the knee to have more space. Honestly, if you ever develop pain in the knee, try to come back to this knowledge. Then this leg is staying here. And first, let's say we are bringing this arm first back without putting to the wall. And then we raise this arm up. And if you have difficulty hugging the knee fully, you can go like this. Otherwise, try to bring the arm over. Push the heel of extended leg, push the foot of the bent knee, and then add this arm on the wall. Release the elbow down, the arm that on the wall. If you don't use the wall, just be on the floor. And draw the left shoulder more down. See that the armpit of the arm, okay, it's my right, so it's your left, has to go higher up. Yeah, this is a little bit squeezed area. Lift it higher up. And bring these back ribs more back. And this shoulder more, sorry, not the shoulder, but the back ribs more forward. And stay. First, look further to the right. First, look further to the right. Keep turning your chest more right. Draw the wall down in order to lift the armpit higher. Try to do that. And then keep turning the chest right. Look forward. Probably Yeah, 180 degrees away from the hand. See what you feel. You probably feel this trapezius now. Release it down, but armpit higher. Keep breathing. Keep breathing, guys. I know it's getting quite intense. And then exhale, release the arm, release the leg. Extend the legs. Of course, it's a deep twist. So if you a little bit doing something that your body doesn't like, contact me. Maybe we'll find what's going on. Maybe you can send me a picture, right? So, but self regulation, self-estimation is a nice experience. Then again, we put the fingers, yeah, like this, in the knee. Then I allow my shin bone to hang. And then I try to bring the foot closer, toes down, heel down. And then I release the back thigh and bring it closer to me. So I really made my knee free. And then this arm goes behind. First, no wall. See, maybe you want to do this pose like this. It's good enough, yeah? Quite deep, right? But if you want to go full pose, reach the arm, reach this entire armpit, push the heel, push the foot, yeah, this heel, this foot, thigh down, and then hook over, yeah? This shoulder is a little bit cheater, likes to lift this way, so release it down, but armpit forward. And then we bring the hand on the wall, in line, a little bit lower than the shoulder, yeah? So the elbow has a way down. And then we breathe, level your shoulders. Inhale, grow tall. Try to bring the hand down a little better. And pull the wall down with your fingers in order to lift the armpit on the back arm. All these little things are making practice much more interesting. It's not just the arm, it's not just the trunk. It's much more difficult. And then push the wall also back. So you twist your head, you turn your head. Roll the shoulder more back. So go with your head to the left. And then keep turning the chest, look forward. So away from your armlet on the wall. 180 degrees, half a circle. Keep moving trapezius down. Head is going vertically up. Navel goes with you. And then exhale, slowly release the arms and release the legs. Dandasana. Inhale, raise the arms. See again how your arms feel. Are they maybe a bit lighter than before? That's the only thing that matters now, yeah? How light they feel. Before it's really everything is a struggle, everything is a fight. And then exhale, turn right. Just simple twist. Navel goes more back, thighs down, draw the shoulder back, turn. And then come back to the middle, raise the arms up. Exhale, look left, bring the arms down, turn. Try not to give up on your feet being together. And this opposite thigh wants to come up, push it harder. And then come back again to the center. We do one more thing for the shoulders. In Dandasana, legs remain the same, but the hands go behind you in this kind of position. If it's really difficult, hold the elbows. So bring the hands, roll the shoulders back, elbows not back, elbows just down. Push the hands into each other. Reach the crown of the head higher up. I know it's a bit harder to extend the chest because we're sitting. So I'm not doing it on the in Tadasana, what would be a bit easier. And then release, and then we do a bit more difficult thing. But guys, I hope you can do it. If it doesn't work, and actually if you have a partner, you can ask the person who is next to you to bring you this grip at the back of your body. Like it's the same kind of thing. But if it doesn't work, just do previous pose. Yes, so hands are, again, Paschima. Legs in front of you. Push the grip. And bring the elbows further down, shoulders back. Navel back. If you don't have grip, don't worry, just do previous Paschima. Kick the shoulders more back. See that the navel is, of course, working hard as well. So maybe you feel today abdominal muscles because they are supporting this shoulder work. They have to work hard. And then exhale, release. Yeah? You understand that we could do probably like this, not possible, but yeah, the idea is quite clear. Okay, let's go on the back. If you're on your period, you see now I'm doubting that you should be always very strict. If you practice not that often, maybe it's not that bad if you raise your legs up. Yeah, but we don't stay that long. So look, we're going to go with Urdhva Prasarita Padasana. So if you have difficulty reaching the floor with your arms, you can grab a mat or quickly put a mat over your legs. Yeah, so let's a little bit open up our abdominal area, make it extra firm, but I also want you to see that it's maybe already worked. So try to see if you're a little bit tight, you feel this area a little bit warm. Yeah, see, because we twisted, we did certain things where the navel is already coming down to the floors. Really reach it down, push it down. Legs are reaching up. Toes are reaching up. Roll the thighs more in. I'm not even going down with my legs now. You see, I'm just doing this. But I must say my abdomen gets more and more involved. Otherwise, I would lose my legs extension. Yeah? Keep reaching the arms, keep reaching the legs. Roll the thighs in. And then take your legs down to the floor. And then gently take your arms down and catch the mat near your feet. Don't allow your feet to turn out. Keep them rolling forward. We're going to go this pose. You probably know it. It's Chaturpadasana or Setu Bandha. We do it 3 times. So if you already know you're tired, make a bit of height and make the pose a bit softy. Yes, with some height within the grip it can be. If you want to get extra, just do it with me 3 times. So catch the mat. And you know what? We'll at the last pose we'll try to catch the ankles. We'll do the full pose, okay? If you want to do right away, also of course welcome. So roll the buttock up, extend it to the knees. Yeah, to extend it to the knees and adjust the shoulders more under. So you're really going on the shoulder heads. You see, it's a little bit what we've done, even in Tadasana, with belt and fingers, yeah? So then cross the fingers. It's a bit again easy because you have something to pull. Don't turn your head. I also should not. And then push the upper arms to the floor, push the heels to the floor. Pump your chest up. See, the neck should be 3. Yes, so not 3, but 3. And release the trapezius down. So make your back muscles low. Keep your eyes quiet, soft face, soft mouth. And then raise the toes up, not the heels, guys, toes. And pump to the heels and go even higher to the chest. And then release the arms. And start releasing, force the upper back, middle back, low back. So if this pose is a bit sensitive to you, don't work that hard, you know, just make the amplitude less. But I also think this pose, I don't hear much complaints. Yeah, the low back in this pose is really have a direction to extend because heels are pushing. So let's come up second time. Again, check your feet, they should face forward. Raise the butt, adjust your shoulders under. Let's try to bring the hands now under the heels. Palms facing up. Push the heels into the fingers. Bring the upper arms lower. And then raise the buttock higher and to the knees. And open the chest. The more you push the upper arms, the higher your chest becomes. If you feel low back, roll the buttock further under and maybe you make it a bit lower, the amplitude. Soft face. And then exhale. Release the arms first, so you can start releasing the upper body first and then the lower body first. Give yourself a moment to breathe. Maybe if you a little bit feel the low back already, better do reclining twist now, like this. Yeah, we do the final pose, and if you feel it, just a bit of recovery, good for you. And then we try to catch the outer ankles. The little reminder, look guys, if the ankle be very narrow, you see in the knee, it doesn't worth it. This is a bad pose. So it's only worth if you can have 90 degrees, yeah? So you try, and if you feel you're a little bit stuck, give up, yeah? Again, cross the fingers, for example, or catch the mat. I'll try to do it, but I made a record, so I will see myself later. So, again, first we push the feet, we raise the butt, we roll the shoulders under, and then we try to catch the outer ankles, push the feet, and go into your chest. Upper arms rolling down. Low back is low. And then exhale, again release the arms, and then middle chest, bottom chest. And all of you, catch the knees. You're doing reclining twist, you can finish. And just press the back to the floor. To see that's the moment where we realize is when we work on the shoulders, we still use the whole spine first. And just for a moment, happy baby. If you don't really easily go into this pose, you see knee goes near my flank. If this pose is not easy, maybe you can catch something like this, or go back to this pose. But this is a bit wider. Yeah, it spreads the back muscles a bit better. So push the knees down, but don't roll up. So this buttock is not really lifting. Reach the butt away. Shoulders down. And then exhale, release the legs and make yourself ready for Shavasana. So catch your, just have a height and for your head, and maybe something soft on top of you. If you by any chance really not did well in your back, is a little bit sensitive, and bolster is not of course around because who have bolsters, so many of us. So you can do also this Shavasana. This is very nice. Yeah. The lower legs on the height. So yeah, I'll make the light less intense. Like this, for example. Yeah. I will lie down a little bit with you and help you to come out, so don't worry. I'm not leaving you, I'm with you. So lie down on your back. Allow the back muscles to elongate, so buttock goes away. And roll the shoulders more under, longer neck. And then release the arms. Try not to touch anything. Yes, so see if there is a brick or a belt. Just move it away. And then allow your feet to go out to the sides. Release the buttock. And then again, release the shoulders. And soften your face, your eyes. Soften your lips, your jaws, don't squeeze them. They have to be soft. Soften the top lip. Soften your temples. Allow the eyebrows to go to the sides. Allow the forehead to become soft. The forehead, I mean the front, really the muscle part. But then allow the brain to come away from the bone. And then allow the top part of the brain go away from the crown of the head. Releasing, bending. Release your arms, release your legs. When the body is completely like released, you don't feel it that much. So everything is so in a good position, so released. Then you can start looking at your breath. Because the idea of Shavasana that we are thoughtless and bodiless. Yeah, like you don't have body, you don't have mind, you are completely going to very deep inside. And that's what we don't know what's there. Yes? That's our search. I say it's beautiful. So keep releasing the tension. If you feel it in eyes or mouth, it's not going to happen. So spend more time on releasing.
Just inhalation. That's deepening your breath. Move your hands, your feet. And then gently take your hands on your trunk. Bend the legs one at a time. And exhale, roll to the right side. Stay for another moment. Open your eyes if you haven't done it yet. And then push your left hand into the floor, come up. And this last thing to come up, so allow to pain. Just sit for another quiet moment. Allow yourself to be even, hands better to face up. I know sometimes it's down. And now it changes the breath a bit. Close your eyes. Sit and breathe. Namaste.